This is the start of what I like to call milk, or MI1K. I need to make $1 million in 1,000 days. I got like 20 water bottle bags that I'm going to sell day one so I can start making money. Vesper hacks, I'm calling them. They got cards, they got 6 dice in them, they got a pencil and a notepad. And I'm going to sell those for $5. I am doing this with my friend Kafuntz. So June 13th, I will start the 1,000 days. And hopefully by the end of it, me and my friend will be able to move out into our own wonderful home. But yeah, I'm going to upload every day. I want to make money. I want to make a lot of money. I want to memorize the Bible if I can. The entire Bible. It's going to be great. I'm going to put that TV and use it as my monitor because I'm broke. I got to turn my water bottles now. That's good input right there, kitty cat. I got a ukulele. Man, it's gonna be rough. All I know is that I'm gonna improve. This is hopefully the lowest quality that it'll be since I'm just starting off. Never sold anything in my life. I don't have a sales pitch and whatnot, but I'm gonna do it because I am Valen. All right, I didn't introduce my kitty cat here. Her name is Smokey. Here. $1 million is it's a lot of money to make. I might start some businesses. Probably have to. All I know is I'm gonna improve over these 1,000 days and that I will make $1 million. Just wait till it gets good. Right now, I wouldn't watch this video, so I don't know why you are. Unless you're like looking back. Thank you, Sparrow, for watching. Thank you for your patience and your endurance. I went and I actually did turn in the water bottles. And guess what I got? Money, some cash. This is roughly like a whole 14 bucks. But don't worry, I have like 10 to 15 more bags. Anyways, I'm going into water bottle place. It was boring. We went 17 minutes away. Had to get gas. Yeah, pretty boring start to the morning. I should improve something this recording. I did it. I turned my camera around. All right, hexagons. These things are pretty cool. Very, very, very strong structure, these hexagons. One thing I want to figure out is how do I trace all of this? I could do this inner star, you see this? With just 2 Z's. That's pretty cool. I like that. But I can't do this. I just can't do the like little H. Also, I'm pretty sure this is sideways. That way it's cooler. This is my notebook. And this is where I like get my language down. I need to make $1,000 a day. I need to make $1,000 a day in order to make a million, or $2,000 a day from day 500. All I can remember is this one song from Cape Town. This is home. Learned it ages ago, back when I got this ukulele for the first time. Actually, no, I think before I got this ukulele, I ended up learning it. Here's where I put my money. I put my money on the floor right now. Oh wait, actually, let me get my cash. Okay, I had way more cash in my drawer than I thought. Where did I get all this from? Okay, I'm gonna count this real quick. 80 bucks, 80 whole dollars here that I got to work with. Thank goodness I found the pause button. I don't know who I would be if I didn't find that. Here's a more recent page in my notebook. I just randomly flipped to. This is me trying to figure out how to draw the hexagon. So I can't really find a way to draw this full hexagon without, picking up the pen and without overlapping. Yeah, everything feels like it's falling apart very quickly, and it's the first day. Day 1 went terribly. I made money, but I felt really, really, really tired. This was my day. And yeah, it exploded. I need to get better at talking on these videos, because these videos, they suck. There you go. Pay attention. Okay, great. This is what you look like. Here, you're gonna be spotted because you're a Vesper Sparrow type beat. And this is what you look like. You guys get angry eyes because you're so cool. Good night. It's been one full day of milk. I have roughly 80 bucks now. What I got right now is I got to go to church. 4 minutes left on this video. Okay, and I had to go here. I had to go here now. This is my mother. Okay, I guess we'll record as it go. Love you, Dad. And now I leave. Yeah, open the door.
So I pray, Father, that these people will take time to get to know who you are, understand the sacrifice that Jesus Christ made on the cross for them to be able to live in heaven for eternity and live in your presence for eternity. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
That's good. Amen. I am Valen, and I am eating cereal. Dude, you're blocking the camera. This is very important for them to see. They need to see me eating bullshit, and thank you. This is awkward. I don't like you watching me eat. You know, my videos, they're getting better after each one. Sorry, I had to keep viewer retention up. Planning for milk. Now, this one is really important, obviously, because I have 1,000 days that I need to plan. However, now I think about it, with what I said about memorizing the Bible, planning could also be part of my routine with the morning. Or maybe even probably not my night routine, because I'll be exhausted. But I'll have the most to think about. Okay, maybe milk planning will be like nighttime. So this could be for the day, and this could be for the night. Wonderful. Okay, so that means this is probably what I should do. I should do this 12 p.m. tomorrow. All right, I guess that's the plan. Good night. We established. I'm going to sell door to door at 12 p.m. Everything will change over time. Changing for better or for worse. Your hearts and your minds will always change, no matter what. You have to choose whether they change in a positive direction or a negative direction. We should choose a positive direction, right? Being more positive means you turn a 0 into a 3, or a 3 into 1 million. All right, okay? And so, Sparrow, when you see that my sub count is at 16 subscribers, what should you change your mind and your heart to do? That's right. You should lean towards positivity. Click this until you see this become this, okay? And click something that looks kind of like this. That looks something like this. Okay, thank you. I am Valen. Ever play cards or won cash playing dice? Here's your chance to stack wins playing friends and family. A deck of cards, 6 dice, pencil, notepad, 2 simple games to learn, and a decoratable package to hold it all together. What do you say? $5 for 1 billion wins. Hello, Sparrow. I am Valen. I'm ready to go sell. The presentation on all of these have gotten like messed up. I'm not gonna sell these all today like I want to do. Because that would be crazy. And I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Alright. I didn't sell anything. I didn't sell a thing. It's not going well right now. Not going well today. We're just going to keep it chill, keep it a buck for the day without any bucks of the day. I don't want to overlook this because other people are going to make me go from, my $80 that I got now to my, 1 millionth. I'm going to take it slow because that's the fastest I could go at the moment. Million in 1,000 days. Million in 1,000 days. $1 million in 1,000. Transition. I think I did that a bit early. I keep doing the transitions and pausing, and there's just no reason. I'll be back. I'm so back! My teeth are so fresh and clean. Yeah! Change, Sparrow. Change. I'm wasting so much time. So much time, Smokey. I don't think you understand. I have nothing to show for my progress. You know, my day 2, I had 14 bucks. That's the best I've shown. Besides my 81 bucks of cash that I had. Because I had that. Damn it. I don't want to do this YouTube stuff. This is how some people make their living. They want subscribers. They want fame. My issue is that I'm not looking for that as much. Obviously, it'd be nice to have, but I don't have the drive behind it. I must find my will. It's complicated. It's so complicated, Sparrow. In a sense, I'm creating my history. Here is where you could witness a change. I could grow. I could change. I could document. I could evolve. I could evolve. I know this works. Bop, 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 bop. How do I do this little H in the middle? What will I roll? Wow, they all went out of the view of the camera. Love that. Okay. And kitty cat, quit being so curious. Okay, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 1. Huh. All right. it's an L. It's an L. Look at this. Watch this. Watch this. It's gonna blow your mind. Your mind's gonna get blown. Yup. Yup. I am Vaylin. L. Vaylin. Subscribe. Change, Sparrow. Something that connects all living things. 512651. Well, that's interesting. 51, 51. This is the dice roll of June 15th. I'll call it June. These two are the same. Do you notice something else? A 6 on the dice would be the opposite of a 1 on the dice. 1 is the lowest number, 6 is the highest number. 5 is the second highest number that we could roll, while 2 is the second lowest. So rather than 5-1 and 5-1 being connected, they are being separated by 2 and 6. We can also see the separation in their colors. The top 2 are white, the bottom 2 are black. Notice how in such a little time, this simple dice roll has become a very broad pattern. We now have multiple different elements in play. The value of this pattern has gone up significantly. These dice never changed, but the meaning behind them did. And so, these dice don't look quite the same as they did when I rolled. They transformed into June. Over this video, your interpretation of me has also changed, much like it did with these dice. See, just noticing very, very small things can completely change a pattern for you. Over time, your interpretation of me and who I am changes. 6, 2, 5, 5, 3, 4. Now, because your experiences have changed, you'd expect me to do something with those numbers. This is because your mind changes. It doesn't matter how much things change, it stores past moments. It's exactly why we have been able to create these dice. We are able to see that a change happened. That this used to be something else. A new subscriber will not care too much about this pattern. They won't care too much about Vaylin. They haven't lived with it. They haven't had a history with Vaylin. Eventually, something becomes stale. You have too much history with this being boring, being not entertaining. And so, when something becomes new, it becomes a lot more entertaining. You're making a lot of new history, a lot of new patterns never before seen. You don't know exactly what's gonna happen next. You can only use your history to make a guess. How will I end this video? Will I not tell you to subscribe and leave a like? Good night. Whoa. Oh my goodness. What? Wow. It reset my save. No. You gotta be kidding me. What? I got this. It's too easy. It's too easy. I just have this. What? No. Oh my goodness, it worked. Damn right. Damn right. Yup. Let's go.
Sorry about before. I'm sorry too.
Aw. They're getting jiggy with it. Oh no.
Whoa, BL?
Yo.
It's been too long.
Yeah.
Style update. Something new to wear.
Oh my goodness. I yes. Nice. Looks wonderful. Wake up. Yes.
I truly enjoy studying and broadening my knowledge base.
Yes. We're so back. Why does all my food look horrible on camera? That's butter, okay? It's not like mold or anything. I got pancakes and bacon. It looks so bad. What? Yeah. I just need to get one stuck. Yeah.
I could talk for hours about talent.
Hello, Sparrow. I am Lin. I don't feel like doing anything in this video. I did too much last video. I don't want to do anything in this video. This is a video where I don't want to do anything. Whole lot of nothing that I want to do. Maybe I should do something. Yes, the video in which I do nothing. Except breathe, of course. And do the other things that I do. You know, because obviously I can't stay completely still. I'm doing mostly nothing for this video. That's what I'm doing in this video. Mostly nothing except for the things that I do. I'm doing a little bit this video. But not too much. Is this a little bit? This might be too much. So I guess in a way I'm doing too much for this video. In fact, I'm doing a lot. Way too much. Clearly I'm not doing nothing for this video. Clearly I'm doing something for this video. Clearly I'm being productive. I think I'll title this a productive video. I'm saying a lot. I'm producing a lot of noise. In fact, this might be the most noise that I've produced, in a video. I'm filling in every second with noise. You might even come to the conclusion that this is my most productive video. I'll just title this my most productive video. Okay, maybe not my most productive video. I've had cooler videos with more visuals. A kinda productive video. Subscribe and like. Damn it. I thought these videos would get better. Step 1, never mind. Step 1, never mind. 1. This may be harder than I thought. I'm not gonna get any better if I'm trying to do it perfect at first, You gotta allow yourself to miss a couple times. You're not gonna be perfect. If I keep going back to the first level, I'll get good at the first level, I guess. But I'm probably not gonna have enough time to practice the rest, right? I think it's fine if I make mistakes.
I just need to keep at it, and eventually, all of these jokers will fall. It's not too hard. $4,000 behind and I'm playing Smash Bros. If I learn how to learn, that's gonna help me a lot more than selling a ukulele or selling my bags, you know? Because that $50, that $60 isn't gonna be, you know, nearly as valuable as the skills that I learned. Thank you for watching, Sparrow. You know, through all this boring junk.
I'm Valen. This is my die. Its name is Vespin. Vespin. I need to sell some stuff. I have stuff to sell. And I don't want to sell it. I have money. I want to develop a product. Should I spend 2 months developing a product? Should I continuously adapt and make money selling and then buying more stuff to sell until I get to $1 million? Should I make a product while I'm selling and improve it over time? Should I look for connections? Should I find help? Maybe get a mentor? Should I hone my skills? Should I do research? I think connections are important. If I focus on connection, should I improve my videos first? Should I go quick because I only have 1,000 days? Or should I go slow so I make sure I know what I'm doing? I had to be willing to make mistakes. Because to become very, very successful, you gotta make a lot of mistakes to get there. And to sustain your success, you gotta be able to take a hit or two. I should get my mistakes out of the way, so I should rush. I mean, honestly, I don't got anything to lose right now. What if I spend too long selling stuff for little money? Spend too long trying to hone in my skills, improve my YouTube videos, spend too much time planning? It's clear that, you know, the answer is simple. Take action. I should have some more faith in my natural intuition. How reckless should I be? I can't get nowhere without taking risks. I don't know, Sparrow. I just don't know where to put my focus. Which is why I should find a mentor. Someone who's gone through all this stuff. But even then, what expert do I look for? Someone who's good at business? Someone who's good at YouTube? I also can't overwork myself. So then, do I develop a schedule? Do I develop a routine first? Should I make sure I have everything together before I start? I could plan and I could brainstorm here, but the action happens outside of these videos. As of now, I can only use these videos as ways to hold history for me and try to teach you a thing or two. $1 million, 1,000 days. Why am I this stressed on day 4? Man, look, I'm supposed to be making $1,000 a day. My goal is to be making $2,000 a day by day 500. So really, I just need to get good at making $2,000, then get quicker and quicker. How would I make money in $2,000 batches? Well, first I gotta make money in $100 batches. I have a lot of knowledge. I just need to translate it into, well, into milk. One intention I'm setting right now is I want to make $100. That's it. $100 in one go. Not like sell one thing for $100, but like, you know, at least in a day, make $100. Humble beginnings, Sparrow. Hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. Did you know that only like 0% of the people who watch my videos subscribe? I'll prioritize YouTube. Infinite chaos is easy. In fact, we utilize a lot of infinite chaos to produce some music, you know? So many possibilities within this. What makes an instrument fun is how we simplify that complexity. We simplify it into simple chords, simple things that we could understand and teach to one another and learn. F, G, C. Those are the patterns that I just played. To learn anything, you have to take an infinitely complex idea and simplify it. Then you can add complexity and simplify that. And continue this process until what was once this huge mess of nonsense and craziness is simple. Whether it's about time, whether it's about change,
or whether it's about simply patterns. Learning is about finding simplicity in the complexity. If something seems too complex for you to understand, it probably is. You need to find a simple part of that complexity. A baby could look at this dice, okay, and they could see all the sides and wonder what all of these little dots mean. Or they could simply see it's a cube. It's a little lightweight cube. You throw it around, you can play it, you can eat it, and you can choke on it. Keep it simple. As long as you keep it simple, you're learning. As long as you're turning that complex subject and finding a simple piece of it to grapple onto, you'll be able to spread that simplicity out into the entire concept until it's just little dice, you roll it, and oh my goodness, it gives you a number. Whoa! 4. Okay, I think I rolled that twice. This is the end of day 4, Sparrow. I apologize for being all crazy. Cool and amazing. You keep what you practice, Sparrow. If I practice being boring and whining, I will be bored and I will whine. Keep your confidence high, Sparrow. Let me tell you about these YouTube videos. Now, I want to have it more freestyle. Of course, I'm going to post at least once, but I want to be posting way more. And so I'm going to be spamming even more videos a day. So more iterations means more time to adapt. The more videos I create, the more I improve. The more time I spend playing, the more I learn, the more I adapt, the more I could actually work with an instrument rather than just... So, it's kind of idea of what I'm trying to do here. I'm building my skills so that I can improve. Sometimes you gotta wait for the order to emerge, for the success, for the skills, because it's very, very complicated. There's a lot of different things that go into creating a YouTube video. There's so many levers, there's so many dials, so many different variables that they have to naturally form. Very small adjustments create very big transformations over time. This is a bag of water bottles. Last time I sold 10 bags of water bottles was on day 1, I think, where I got a whole $14. Since then, I haven't made money. I've only discovered money that I already have, which surprisingly is like 114 bucks. You see this? This is 7 and 4. Now what happens when you turn it upside down? Hey, that looks odd. What happens if we connect this dot with this dot? This. Which is really just this in the end. V and L. Whoops, I did not mean to turn the screen black. Wish Vespin a good day. And most importantly, subscribe and leave a like. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, Sparrow. And good night. 6. I could associate it with sparrows because I'm documenting the journey here for you to watch. I could associate it with die because there's a million different possibilities. And I could associate it with June because this pattern will improve over time. And I could associate it with the heart because it will support my future. Now that we understand the basic idea of associating, we are able to attach desires. I want to learn more about patterns. I want money. Most importantly, I want to develop myself. I want to develop what Valen is, how that will evolve. Quite boring, isn't it? What? Roll the 6 again. 3 simple ways to connect a line to each dot. And yet, I can't do all the steps without overlapping. So I can't draw this in one go like I could draw my star. I could draw the hexagon in one go, that's easy. But I can't do this little H part. But I can't do these 2 lines now. The twin tile. Maybe if I could combine these 2 in one go, I'll be able to do it. But it seems I can only do one line without overlapping. This is very frustrating, and I'm not even planning for milk. What the heck? What am I doing? What am I doing here? What am I doing here? I thank you for watching. I really appreciate it.
I know I'm not saying anything really important, and I'm not getting anything important done, and I'm not making any progress towards my million, and I'm failing, and we're 5 days in, and I'm 5,000 behind, and I'm still confused, and I'm still panicking, and I'm getting nowhere. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Hello, Sparrows! I am Valen. I record the intros and then I take a break. I'm here with Kafunts. CFNTS. Yeah. S. I'm at Kafunts' house. Kafunts has given me a whiteboard.
Yeah. I've seen your hexagon in your videos.
Yeah, he's seen my hexagons.
Yeah.
What should I draw?
Did you draw a hexagon already?
Yeah, I drew my hexagon thing.
Really poorly drawn hexagon.
Okay, right. All right. Okay, that works. Okay.
That's really bad.
That's not better.
It's really bad out.
Kafunts is streaming right now, like actively.
Yeah.
Kafunts said that it would leave a smudge on my whiteboard.
And it did.
Well, it didn't. It didn't at first.
It was like the tiniest piece ever.
And then it did. A Buffalo Wild Wing.
You murdered the buffalo. You murdered the buffalo.
What do you want to say?
You murdered the buffalo.
No,
That's what I want.
no.
St. Icarus. I'm trying to get your dissonance.
Okay. All right.
So mean.
How does that make you feel?
Shut up. What are you? What are you, my therapist? How does that make you feel? Bad. Really bad.
Yeah. I'm sorry for erasing the buffalo. He knows that it's not his business,
Yeah.
but he just kept on calling.
Yeah.
So he wanted to be nosy.
Sure. Yeah.
How does this correlate with Icarus?
Well, we're flying too close to the sun.
Too close to the sun. I know it's not my business.
No, well, those two don't appear at the same time. Flying too close to the sun. I think it's about
Birds.
rushing things.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what the song's about.
So when was he being nosy?
Huh?
Well-
I know it's not my business. Like you calling. What the fuck?
Oh.
You're not paying attention.
But my bad. I'm trying. You died?
I died.
Okay.
I died.
Okay.
I got ambushed from the back. What were you talking about? What were you saying?
So dementia. How do you spell it?
I don't fucking know.
There's a couple different reasons why dementia happens. One main reason, or for most of the cases, I think, is Alzheimer's. That is when a specific protein in your brain breaks apart frequently, and it causes a buildup over time. And eventually, it starts causing brain cells to die that cannot be recovered because they're dead. Got a blue shirt, got a red shirt. I found it. I found the shirt I'm getting. Boom, I got dog food. Well, Kafunts got dog food. Yo, Sparrow, I'm Valen. The only relevant thing I could talk about here is my past, my present, or my future. 1 and 2 is the first option, the past. 3 and 4 is the second option, the present. And 5 or 6 is the third option, the future. And we get 3, the present. As of now, I have roughly $100. My tools are mixed with all my junk. I'm disorganized. I'm a disorganized mess, Sparrow. Confidence that you will is willpower. And as of now, I don't have confidence that I will do much of anything. Habits are pretty simple. Each habit needs a cue. Pretty much all behaviors are habits. Even breathing. You may get tired if you sleep at the same time every night. I doubt, and that doubt spirals, and it leads to me doubting more, which leads to this kind of video being made. I am playing Minecraft. Vespern's a good name. Hardcore. What the hell? Dude, Pocket Edition looks amazing. Excuse me? What? All good things start with a hole. Weave. Okay. This is where all my stuff's at. Chicken nugget. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm eating crackers. And I'm about to go to Clint's house. Have I ever explained who he is? Okay. I'm doing milk with a friend. We are both trying to make $1 million each. At the very least, $1 million cumulatively. Kafunts has been a good friend of mine for, I think, 4 years now. About halfway through freshman year. we're looking to move out into a giga house. Milk is 1,001,000 days, in case I didn't say it already. We're on day 6 already. I have 100. I've made $14 since starting. Kafunt's managed to lose like $81 since starting, but Kafunt's has a lot more money making knowledge than I do. We're having very different approaches to this whole content creation thing. CFNTS, MI1K, you'll find his videos. Regardless, I gotta get ready right now. Sure, I'll get in plenty of controversies. I could future-proof right now. I'm not looking for a romantic interest at this point. So you're not gonna find me on like dating sites and whatnot, or in like tricky relationships with people. Don't like kids. Kids suck. I don't even want these kids here. I want them out of here. So no pedophile accusations. I have said slurs. I could definitely get racist allegations. Not really sexist. I don't discriminate. I'm not against the LGBTQ community completely, though it's kind of tricky since I am Christian, and you know, people feel very, very strongly about that sort of stuff. I think I'll wait till I finish reading the Bible to, you know, make a consensus on all that jazz. But even so, I would not outright say I hate gay people, obviously. Sadly, I have fallen off, so when those allegations come, they'll be true, because I've fallen off so much. I'm only getting like 5 views. What the heck? I really don't do much to get me in trouble. I don't think I'm doing too many illegal things. I'm not trying to be a prick to anyone. I'll make sure to clickbait my videos and be like super evil, of course. So maybe I'll get canceled for that. Maybe even being in like association with someone else could get me canceled, but that shouldn't be. Come on. If I'm collabing with someone or having a connection, even if they're giga evil, they're not me. Don't care about my reputation that much. I'm not too big into dramas. Maybe I'll get caught in a bad moment. I don't think I could prepare for everything. I have evil intentions, and I'm a bad person, and I'm an evil bad person. Make sure to put a circle on my face. Get like a really, really bad photo of me. Yeah. Besides that, you know, getting doxxed, getting death threats, all that jazz. It's probably gonna happen a couple times. A couple, or just one immature person can do a whole lot. And odds are I'm definitely gonna say a lot of things that come off entirely wrong and get blown out of proportion. Regardless, I'm still me. I'm still Valen through it all. And until I'm killed, I will create. Alright then. Thank you for watching Sparrows. I get to go to Chris's house now. I get to go to a friend's house unexpectedly. They drove by, so now I get to go to their house and watch soccer. I don't watch soccer. Okay, so I went to Kafunt's house. We tried to come up with a name for like 3 hours. The constraint was that we had to come up with it before I left. And we did. Yeah, haven't. Came back from the soccer game. Mexico won by 1 point. It was a very long game. Very drawn out. Korea definitely messed up. Trying to stall the whole game. They kept it 0 for too long, and I knew that Mexico would score. Anyways, that was my first soccer game. But it was really fun, and we got a bunch of food. Oh my goodness. We got this meat, this like beef. I think it's the same kind of meat that gave me. It sounds crazy. And then I also got like a hot link, so that was good. Yeah, it was good food. All good food. I guess this week was more habits than anything else, because I sure as hell didn't make money. Most of my life I haven't really tried to socialize or anything, so I'm surprised that I'm able to like even fit in. So that's fun. Beyond that, of course, hanging out with Kafunt is also good. I'm very happy that I get to walk over to his house, use his recliner, talk to him. I only made money on one day, and that was like the first day, I think. I was gonna sell my Vesper packs, but I got too spooked and I decided not to. I hate that I could be on track with what I have here. I could. Even with my willpower, I could. I just haven't. I feel a lot better than I did yesterday or the day before. I genuinely feel good at this time. I've just been, brewing on my own, very independent, very isolated throughout my life. And I kind of work well that way, more independently. However, me and Kafunt's made a channel, so it'll be interesting to see our teamwork. I'm sure we'll learn how to improve together.
maybe even get a coach and whatnot. I don't know, it's gonna be interesting to see how we evolve, so make sure to subscribe and like. I think I'm more ready now to get an audience. Even with all my videos being messy and not worthy of an audience, I think it's good to get myself out there now. Some people who are gonna push us, both me and Kafuns. Alright, past, present, future, 1, 2, past, you get the idea. 3. Okay, present once more. My stomach hurts, I ate too much food. I'm home, I get to go to sleep now. I socialized, I'm very happy. I'm failing a bit, most definitely. I'll come back, of course I will. Most of your planning is done before bed, most of your intentions are set before bed. You choose your tomorrow by your past. The present determines, the past determines the present. And of course the present determines the future. It's a good life. I love being able to walk around. These walks have been keeping me steady throughout this whole process, but I need to start incorporating some interesting elements. I think I gotta make my life entertaining first in order to make these videos entertaining, so that's gonna be difficult. I'll have a very hard time entertaining every single Sparrow, so I do need to find a niche. Definitely didn't spell it right. I need to fit into a category. I need to be recognizable to the algorithm. Again, definitely wrong. Why can't I spell anything? Right now, I'm meeting 0 requirements for the algorithm. It's kind of like love. In order to love someone else, you gotta love yourself. In order to entertain someone else, you gotta entertain yourself. If you don't want to watch your own videos, why would anyone else? I give to you, you give to me. I take from you, you take from me. The only reason why I'm not getting something is because I'm not giving much of anything. I'm producing no value while promising value. I'm essentially canceling myself out right now. And so giving will have to be my anchor. I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue what an anchor looks like. That's a burrito. If I say, hey, do you guys, how? If I say, hey guys, do you like burritos or tacos? I can't draw. I won't get a response. I'll just have to rely on views, likes, and of course, comments. To recap, I had to find a specific way to entertain you, make it super exciting, give to you so that I could get from you, and figure out what you like. No, this isn't doing anything for you. Did bread help? What about angry bread? What about angry bread with glasses, sunglasses, and a giga gun? Good night. Hello, Sparrows. I am Valen. I actually did something. I made money today. Can you believe it? I turned in my water bottles. I got roughly 20 bucks. They didn't want to give me 20 bucks. They gave me, I was like 1 water bottle short. But don't worry, because I got some cash. I just can't stop winning. I'm gonna make $1 million in 1,000 days. Milk. What are my interests? Obviously, we got bread. We got myself. I love me a good pattern. Basketball's fun. I like taking walks. Artificial intelligence, neural networks, and, the brain. Obviously ruling the world, but that's not important right now. Chicken nuggets, enchiladas, and of course, money. That was just a few off the dome. I've spent a lot of time developing my ability to learn, but not exactly what to learn. Don't want to be a musician. Don't want to be a top competitive Smash Bros. Player. I could, in theory, be all of these things. As of now, my main goal is to make $1 million, but even that's loose. I can make that in 1 million different ways. Insecurity is quite a killer. Absolutely. Every single person who's maybe like over the age of 15 has definitely dealt with insecurity. It's very quiet, but it builds and it builds and it builds. And then it duplicates and duplicates. Think of it like an AI doomsday situation where the pattern is an AI and it learns to replicate itself, then replicates of itself, and so on and so forth, like a virus. Insecurity is a virus of your spirit, of your neurons, your connections. It's a pattern that creates patterns of stress, and then all of that stress attaches all these bad things to it. People's solution is to switch to a happier mood, but that doesn't get rid of the insecurity. That just buries it. You have to be insecure and have the will to not be insecure, or at least change the insecurity to trigger you to think or do something that makes you happy. But then, if you do that thing, like let's say I played the ukulele every time I got stressed, eventually I would associate the ukulele with stress, and it's a poison. It's a virus and it's a poison. If stress activates whenever you play the ukulele, or whenever you sing, or whenever you do anything that you like, then that means it's just gonna have more time to reproduce itself and become a bigger part of your life. My point is that it's really, really tricky to get rid of something like insecurity or these bad habits. Regardless, we still need to change our habits. Otherwise, they grow and they adapt and evolve just like us, along with us. And if you become a person huge and big and in power, that insecurity will grow with your capabilities. That's not something that I want. I don't want my bad habits to grow with me as, I rise. You don't realize how much habits dictate your life. Something as simple as like trauma can create a cue that creates a sequence that gets repeated and then becomes a habit. So let's say I was beat to death, well, almost near death with a notebook, okay? This would be a cue for me. I would stress out because, I see the notebook, I remember that time, I remember the feelings from that time, I repeat those feelings, and my reaction becomes a result of those sudden feelings that I have. Cause and effect, baby. Look at the cause, look at your reaction, your initial reaction, the first part of that sequence, so the cue, the first step, and change this first step. You can't prevent every situation, Sparrow, but you can prevent your reaction to every situation. You choose your reactions. Like and subscribe. This is goodbye. I've just been failing at making $1 million in 1,000 days. Milk. It's been 7 days and I made $33. And so I've restricted myself. I need to have made $100 until I could post again. So this is goodbye, Sparrows. $67 until I could, post once more. Can't be that hard. I have 11 of these packs to sell, so I'll sell them for like $7, $8, and easily reach my goal of 100 within a week. Within a week. Did you get what you clicked for? Fuck, I messed it up. Hopefully, I make it within the week. Because I want to get back to my regular uploading, as usual. There's a lot I want to do with this YouTube channel, even if, I'm everywhere. Because this is what keeps me on track. But I won't make $1 million making 5 YouTube videos a day. That's not what I'm looking for. I need to direct all this focus going here into actually making the money. Thank you for watching, Sparrow. Good night!